You are receiving Social Security benefits in the U.S. Now, you want to retire or reside permanently in the Philippines. Is your Social Security benefit taxable in the Philippines? The answer is no. Hi everyone. My name is Isabella, and I am tasked to discuss this topic for you. Do you know that there is a convention between the government of the Republic of the Philippines and the government of the United States of America with respect to taxes on income? It was signed in Manila on October 1, 1976, and it entered into force on October 16, 1982, the 30th day following the exchange of the relevant instruments of ratification in Washington, United States on September 16, 1982. Its provisions on taxes apply on income derived or which accrued beginning January 1, 1983. It is expressly provided under Article 4 of the Tax Treaty that remuneration described in Article 20, which pertains to governmental functions, and payments described in Article 19, which pertains to Social Security payments, paid from the public funds of a contracting state or a political subdivision or local authority thereof shall be treated as income from sources within the contracting state only. This means that the Social Security payments that you receive from the U.S. government is considered as an income from sources within the United States. Under the Philippine tax law, if you are an alien or foreigner and that includes a former Filipino, and you reside in the Philippines, you are taxable only on your income from sources within the Philippines. In that case, your Social Security benefits are not taxable in the Philippines. However, dual Filipino citizens are considered as Filipino citizens, not aliens. Under the Philippine tax law, Filipino citizens who are residing in the Philippines are taxable on their income from sources within and outside the Philippines. Does it mean that your Social Security benefits from the U.S. are now taxable in the Philippines? To answer that question, let us take a look at the relevant provisions of the tax treaty. Article 19 of the tax treaty speaks of the Social Security payments. It provides that Social Security payments and other public pensions paid by one of the contracting states to an individual who is a resident of the other contracting state, or in the case of such payments by the Philippines to an individual who is a citizen of the United States, shall be taxable only in the first mentioned contracting state. This article shall not apply to payments described in Article 20 on governmental functions. Article 20 on governmental functions states that wages, salaries and similar remuneration, including pensions, annuities, or similar benefits, paid from public funds of one of the contracting states. A. To a citizen of that contracting state, or B. To a citizen of a state other than a contracting state, who comes to the other contracting state expressly for the purpose of being employed by the first mentioned contracting state, for labor or personal services performed as an employee of the national government of that contracting state, or any agency thereof, in the discharge of functions of a governmental nature, shall be exempt from tax by the other contracting state. Pursuant to those provisions of the tax treaty, Social Security benefits received by dual Filipino citizens from the U.S., who retire or reside in the Philippines are not subject to Philippine income tax. For comparison, let us take up the relevant provisions on Social Security benefits found in the treaties entered into by the Philippines with Canada, Australia and the United Kingdom, respectively. Article 18 of the tax treaty between the Philippines and Canada states that 1. Pensions and annuities arising in a contracting state and paid to a resident of the other contracting state shall be taxable only in the contracting state in which they arise. However, in the case of periodic pension payments, the total tax so charged shall not exceed 30% of the amount by which the total of such payments made in any taxable period to a resident of that other state exceeds 5,000 Canadian dollars, or its equivalent in Philippine pesos, or such other amount as may be specified and agreed in letters exchanged between the competent authorities of the contracting states. In other words, where the pension and annuities are paid by Canada, even if the pensioner or the annuitant is residing in the Philippines, the pension and annuities are taxable by Canada and not by the Philippines. The tax treaty between the Philippines and Australia, on the other hand, states that pensions, including government pensions, and annuities paid to a resident of one of the contracting states shall be taxable only in that state. However, pensions paid by a Philippine enterprise under a pension plan not registered under Philippine law may be taxed in the Philippines. In the case of Australia, the tax situs or the place of taxation is based on residence. The place of residence of the pensioner or annuitant determines which state can collect taxes on the Social Security benefit. and the tax treaty between the Philippines and the United Kingdom provides that, subject to the provisions of Article 18, pensions and other similar remuneration paid in consideration of past employment to a resident of a contracting state shall be taxable only in that state. It further provides that pensions paid out of public funds of the United Kingdom or Northern Ireland, or of the funds of any local authority in the United Kingdom, to any individual in respect of services rendered to the government of the United Kingdom, or Northern Ireland, or a local authority in the United Kingdom, in the discharge of functions of a governmental nature, shall be exempt from Philippine tax. Pensions paid out of public funds of the Philippines, or of the funds of any local authority thereof, to any individual, in respect of services rendered to the government of the Philippines, or a local authority thereof, in the discharge of functions of a governmental nature, shall be exempt from United Kingdom tax. Under the tax treaty between the Philippines and the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland, the tax they choose for pensions also depends on the place of residence of the pensioner. However, as regards the pensions paid from public funds or government pensions paid by the United Kingdom or Northern Ireland, such pensions are exempt from Philippine taxation. In the same manner, pensions paid by the Philippine government are not taxable in the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. So when you retire in the Philippines and you receive pension from the government of United Kingdom or Northern Ireland, such pensions is exempt from Philippine income tax. As you must have noticed, while the tax treaties that the Philippines has entered into with other countries have similarities, they also have differences. That is why it is always the best practice to consult a tax professional in your country of residence if you want to make a more informed decision. Let us know your thoughts or reactions about this topic by leaving a comment below. Please visit your lawyer's channel for more informational videos. And if you think that this channel can be of help in providing you with useful and relevant information, please feel free to subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon, so that you will get notified of our future videos. Stay safe.